All right. So, hello for my tutorial part of the OBS recording assignment. I figured I'd just do something I'm good at, that I know how to do, which is Blender. And specifically something that I've been working a lot with more recently, which is source models and some things that come with them to make them easier to use, because I personally started out animating in Source Filmmaker, and I was like making animations with Valve models. Um, so when I moved over to Blender and learned that I couldn't do that, I was a little sad until recently a big port of source models to Blender was made. And with that came TF2 models. The thing with TF2 is there are a lot of models that you'd have to go through if you want to make your scene. So they created 3 things to make it much easier to use source models: the bone merge, the Merc deployer, and the wardrobe. And today I'm going to be demonstrating how to use all 3 of those. So all of them are obviously just installed by going into preferences and add-ons. Easy stuff. But just as you would any other add-on. So I had to look up a tutorial on how to use it. So I figured it would be a good thing to make a tutorial about. So first off is the Merc deployer, the easiest one to understand. You got the 9 classes here. Whether you can tick these 2 boxes, whether or not you want them to be blue, you tick it. If it's left empty, they're red. Cosmetic compatible. No, then you don't can't put cosmetics on them. I always keep them cosmetic compatible just in case I want to add something to them. So let's go into solid view just for the sake of speed. We'll get Pyro in here with IK. It has IK rigs and FK rigs, whichever one you desire for the scene. So you just click it, Pyro spawns in. Easy. If we go over here to pose mode, you can see that he is fully rigged, IK rig. Nice movements. Moves nice and good. Nice and relatively realistic. Kind of. Now, that's the basics of the Merc deployer. Like I said, it's the easiest one, quickest one to get down. But what if you want to add something to them? Add some hats, because God knows TF2's got a lot of hats. So we'll bring in, I already have it typed in here, the Burning Beanie. Typing something in, like for instance, if you wanted to get the chef hat, just type in chef and just any keywords, and it'll show up and it'll tell you what class it's for. So let's spawn in the chef hat, and it spawns it right on top of the model. And it's already locked on. Easy to use. It's perfect. Works the same way for sweaters, shirts, anything goes on, like just any cosmetics that go on the body. Weapons, however, are different because they are held items. And that's where the bone merge comes in. So, sadly, we will have to be using append for the bone merge. For the bone merge and for the weapons, because that's why we need the bone merge, because we're appending it's a different model. Right. So if we just go into weapons, objects, then obviously we got this whole thing, but luckily there's not nearly as many weapons as there are cosmetics to worry about. So if we get let's get the flare gun. Flare gun. Yeah. So get that into the scene. There it is, flare gun. Right over there. You can see it off in the distance. But what if you want Pyro to have the flare gun? That's where the bone merge comes in. So I'm going to clear this real quick just to show you. We have the flare gun selected. I believe we got to... Okay, yeah. We have the flare gun's armature selected here. So all we got to do is click the little eyedrop tool, click on our model's armature, and click attach. And the flare gun is now in Pyro's hand. Obviously, it's empty because I don't have the shell spawned in. So now if I move his hand, the flare gun will move with it. Obviously, you're gonna need to do some repositioning to get the fingers on it, so he's properly holding it. But that's the basics. It's way easier than like normally, which I'm very happy about because you can just click attach and detach in a scene, and it just makes it all so much easier. I hope this was a good, coherent tutorial. And I hope I explained everything well.